For 22 years, Canada didn't change. Power never shifted. Leaders came and went, but the system stayed the same. Until one man, from the quiet prairies, decided to challenge the impossible. The person being talked about is John Diefenbaker, who rose to become a political leader through an electoral victory. So watch this video till the end, you'll learn many important facts. For over 2 decades, one party had ruled almost uncontested. The Liberals, steady, dominant, unshaken. It seemed as though their grip on power was permanent. But in 1957, a voice rose from the prairies. A voice that spoke not just of policy, but of identity. That voice belonged to John Diefenbaker. Born in the rugged heartland of Saskatchewan, Diefenbaker was not the typical political elite. He was an outsider, a lawyer, a man who understood the struggles of ordinary Canadians. For years, he fought in the shadows of political giants, losing elections, being dismissed, ignored. But he never stopped. Because Diefenbaker believed in something powerful, One Canada, a vision where every citizen, regardless of region, language, or background, had a place. By the mid-1950s, the country was changing. Economic shifts, regional frustrations, and a growing sense that Ottawa had become distant from the people. The stage was set. The 1957 federal election would not just be another contest, it would become a turning point. Diefenbaker's campaign was different. While others spoke in polished tones, he spoke with emotion, with fire. Crowds gathered not just to listen, but to feel. He promised a new direction, a new energy, a government that would finally listen. And Canadians responded. When the votes were counted, the unthinkable had happened. The Liberals, after 22 years of uninterrupted rule, had fallen. Diefenbaker and the Progressive Conservatives had won. It wasn't a landslide, but it was enough. Enough to shake the foundation of Canadian politics. Enough to prove that change was possible. As the 13th Prime Minister of Canada, Diefenbaker stepped into office, carrying not just power, but expectation. And he knew the real test had just begun. His government moved quickly. Economic development, northern expansion, infrastructure. But more than policies, it was about identity. Diefenbaker wanted Canadians to believe in their country again, to feel united, to feel heard. Yet challenges loomed. A minority government meant constant pressure, constant negotiation. Opposition was strong, doubt remained. But Diefenbaker had something his critics underestimated: momentum. In 1958, he made a bold decision. He called for another election. Many questioned the move. Was it too soon? Too risky? But Diefenbaker believed the people were ready. And once again, he took his message directly to them. The campaign of 1958 was electric. Railway tours across the country, massive rallies, a leader connecting with citizens in a way rarely seen before. His words echoed across cities and rural towns alike. One Canada. It wasn't just a slogan anymore. It had become a movement. And when election night arrived, history was made. The Progressive Conservatives didn't just win, they dominated. A massive majority. One of the greatest electoral victories in Canadian history. The political landscape had been completely transformed. Diefenbaker's rise was more than a personal triumph. It was a signal, a message that democracy could still surprise. That power was not permanent, that the voice of the people could rewrite history. But beyond the victory lay something deeper, a shift in national identity. Diefenbaker championed the Canadian Bill of Rights. He stood for civil liberties, for inclusion. He opened doors that had long remained closed. Yet, like all great leaders, his journey was not without controversy. Economic struggles, internal conflicts, Cold War tensions. The same force that lifted him to power would later test his leadership. But history remembers moments. And few moments were as powerful as 1957 and 1958. A time when a nation chose change, when a leader dared to challenge the impossible, and when Canada redefined itself. John Diefenbaker did not just win an election, he sparked a transformation. A reminder that, in democracy, nothing is ever truly fixed. And sometimes, all it takes is one voice to change everything.